Oh, well, welcome to Simon. And here we are, starting at a skip. And there's a builder's toilet over there, just to get it out of the way at the start of the show. Welcome to Ghent. We're going to have a Gander in Ganda, Ganda being the old Latin name for Ghent. So just doing a play on words there. Make yourselves known. I'm at 720p, by the way. I've reduced my bit rate and whatnot, just in case we go inside somewhere, and in which case, hopefully, I won't disappear into a wormhole. I am now currently going to disappear and turn you around, and so you can see where we are. It's not very exciting at the moment. We're going to head to the oldest abbey in Ghent, founded by Saint Bavo, and it's a ruin, and it's open at 2:00. So we'll make our way there gradually, and also without a map. So it could be interesting. So I'll just flip you around. Make yourselves known. Right, rear. No, I don't want. You don't want to see my rear. You want to see this camera. Okay. So just tell me if I'm coming through loud and clear. So it could be a sort of an interesting walk. It could be a less than interesting walk. We're at a school somewhere in a street in Ghent, and we've got to go down to a canal and turn left and go over a bridge, as you do. But it's a nice cool grey day here. Cool grey, if cool grey is here, it's a cool grey day today here in Ghent. It's been like that all morning. I've been to my favourite cafe, who you know, and I've had my cocktail. Started with a cocktail and then had my like Italian sandwich, and told them I will be back later for tiramisu and coffee. So the place is full of Spanish and Dutch tourists today, I've heard, listening to the voices. So I think we have to go left here and go over that bridge over there, and then sort of second left after that. So who's this chap? Do comment. Appears to be, I think it's Leopold II, Leopold I, I'm not sure. Nobody commenting? No. Or did I set chat comments? I might not have set. I think I've set it to chat. In which case, I could be talking to nobody. Somebody comment. Let me know that you're there. I'm not entirely sure who's watching now. Could be anybody. And a lovely empty modern building there. I told you it's a load of cobbles. See? Cobbles. Oh, we're down to one viewer. Oh dear. Such is life. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Fresh what? Fresh something. Fresh items. Okay. Fresh flowers. Okay. So, yes. It's not in the centre of the city, anyway. The cathedrals and so on, St. Barbo's Cathedral and St. Michael's Church and all the big, like, Gothic-looking architecture is in the centre of the city. But the abbey was founded in the 7th century, I think, outside the city. So we have to go over here, I think. And it's possibly this first street left. Did it say on that sign, St. Barbo's Abbey, anywhere? St. Barb's... Yes, it's that way, sort of that way-ish. I can't see any comments. I don't know if there's anybody watching. Down here, if I can recognise the name of the street. going down the right street, or I could be going down the wrong street. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, I've got to go. Oh, let that go. Right, kindly stop for me. Let's kebab. Okay. Well, it's very quiet in comments today. Perhaps the thought of going round Ghent with me once again is not inspiring. It's rather dreary, I have to say, that this section. Is this the right street? I don't know. I can't check. I think I have to go over another river at the end. I hope I'm going the right way. Otherwise we could just be up in the dreary bit of Ghent with nothing to show for it. Because there are dreary bits. Look, dreary. It's not all wonderful architecture, you know. Oh, nobody's viewing well. Oh dear. Well, I could be wandering around the Abbey on my own. It's a curious house number. Nice green building there. Lunch studio. Buses. Nobody. Well. Appears to be a barber's shop of some description. Men's Prestige. Obviously Turkish barbers. That's the main export, Turkey. Barbers. The Brothers von Eyck. I think that's correct. I think I have to go down here somewhere. Oh, there's another sign over there. Let's go and check it out. See whether I'm going in the right direction. What's that? Bathhouse. Okay, that's a bathhouse. It's interesting. Yes, back in the days when nobody had baths and showers, you'd come here to the remote corner of Ghent. I think I see it. Oh, well, there's a church. I see a sort of church type of building over there. I wonder whether that's it. Oh God. Yes, St. Barb's Abbey. So we must be over there. Yes, I can sort of see it. It's vaguely religious looking. Going over a large canal here. Don't ask me what the name of it is. I don't know. Boats on it. Yes, boats. Oh yes, this is the double bridge. I saw this on the map. It's kind of like a double bridge. Fishery, it said. Not quite entirely sure why it's a fishery. It's all very quiet today. Just the sound of moorhens and a YouTuber. So those, I think those hedges there, the topiary hedges represent the demolished part of the abbey, representing the pillars. So I've got to find a way in, I think. Down here and then to the right, I think. More cobbles. It's certainly quieter this part of Ghent, I have to say. time is it? Is it not open yet? Oh, it's open in 20 minutes. So let's go into the garden part. I was a bit too quick there. I'm going to have to look at my widgets. Where are my widgets? Black box. Okay. Currently applied. My black box is currently applied. Okay. It just basically means, yes, I have the comments on. There's just nobody there commenting. Okay. Well, it's a grey afternoon in Belgium. It's not the most inspiring live stream hook, is it really? But I was talking with those of you who saw the Discord. I was talking with Taiwan Matters on I think it was Tuesday afternoon. Yes, Tuesday afternoon. I managed to contact her through her YouTube channel, and she started an Instagram account so that we could I could send her a link, and I was doing basically a in my StreamYard studio so that she could get an idea of what it would be like if she were to come on as a guest. And we had a nice chat, and seriously, that's her sort of moniker, and she remained invisible. If she's watching this, you're still invisible. But she's going to think about it. Right. There's no information. So we're just going to wander around amongst the topiary. But this is the site of the 7th century abbey. Never been here before, actually, in this section of Ghent. Used to be scaffolding. Yes, it's shut. It's shut at the moment. Is there a time? All right. Open from April to November. From 2 p.m. So in about 15 minutes. Well, if nobody turns up, then I may not keep going for an hour. And if nobody comments, I may not keep going for an hour. I mean, I rely on comments. Hello. Oh, the door's opening. Oh, I'm a bit early. What's no, a quarter of an hour. I think they're just putting the sign out or something. Oh no. Oh, just setting up. I'll come back in a few minutes. I want to push past while he's setting up rudely. Hey, I want to be on YouTube. No, he's shut the door again. Okay. Well, people are waiting to get in. We can have a look at the outside. Have a look at some 1,000-year-old manky walls. Unfortunately, there's no signage here to inform me what I'm looking at, or you, for that matter. And I didn't do my research. Let's see if we can just look around the outside. Squeeze through here. Definitely old, doesn't it? It looks old. If it's got buttresses, it's old. If you've got buttresses, you're old. You have to have buttresses and be covered in ivy, and then you're officially old and a scheduled monument. Certainly quieter. This is probably why they built an abbey here, because it was quiet, so they could sit and contemplate. Fostering their illusion that sitting and contemplating would mean that they would be reborn at some future point in a 25-year-old version of themselves with no ill health, in the presence of God. All right. It's obviously has seen better days, I have to say. And as you can see, the trees are starting to turn and the leaves are starting to fall, so possibly the next live stream I shall do, depending on the weather, I shall maybe go further and go to a woodland or a forest somewhere, in the hopes of catching autumn colours. Spanish tourists, I surmise they're Catholic, and they all come here to Belgium to explore the Catholic heritage. I'm not entirely sure how. I'll probably have to go all the way around again to get in, unless they open this little door. It's quite sort of incongruous. It's like ancient sort of building tucked amongst 18th and 19th century streets. So have a look down here. Because I've never been here, but there's some kind of church here. Slightly more recent date. I will rest assured it was very busy in the usual spots in Ghent. I was there people watching while I was having my lunch. So at Saturday in Ghent, it's a bit like Saturday in Bruges. Bruges has sort of various parts that are absolutely heaving and other parts that are not. Some more decaying buildings. What's this? What's this associated with the Abbey? Look for a ruin, and it probably is. There's no signs. I should imagine it is. It's probably some priest's house or something like that. Very interesting. Buitenhof. Outside garden. So that means... So it's possibly... Oh, right, hang on. Right, what? All right. In 1798, there was an upstand of farmers, and obviously they felt oppressed or something, and that's in memory of those who were condemned. So obviously somebody died here, some rebels of some description. Oh look, second toilet of the show. Let's go back round. Is it nearly 2 o'clock yet? There's only so much of the outside of an abbey that you can see. We want to see the inside of the abbey, which should be probably more or less like the outside, given that it's mostly ruins. But hey, hello! Still no guitar. Formerly known as Cool Grey. Today it is a cool grey day here in Belgium. All right. There you are. You're visible. It looks chilly. Yeah, well, it's actually sort of just right for like a jacket and a shirt. I can wear a shirt and a jacket, and it's just right temperature, about 16, 17 degrees. It's not too chilly. It's rather good. There are lots of sort of like old people and like foreigners wandering around in thick jackets and scarves. But yeah, don't need that really. I was going to wear a sweater, but I changed my mind. But yes, we're waiting to go in the Abbey. It should be open in about 5 minutes. I sort of underestimated how quickly I would get here from where I started the show, thinking that it would take half an hour and there would be lots of interesting things on the way. The most interesting thing was a skip and a builder's toilet. And we got here quite quickly. So we've just had a look around sort of the outer gardens of the Abbey. So it's one of the first buildings established here, actually. Too hot in Osaka. Well, Kimberly's in Hong Kong still at the moment, and it was 30 degrees there. She'd just been walking on some island somewhere. And I think it's still in the upper 20s, if not the 30s, in Japan, unless there's a sudden change in the next couple of weeks. And then we go from wonderful architecture that we've just seen. Depending on her needs, a toilet might be quite interesting. Indeed, yes. It's better than an alleyway. Yeah, there we are. Just for contrast, some modern architecture from like 1960s, which is getting rarer. Pink door. Right, I think I've gone round the right way. We're trying to head back to the Abbey. At the moment it's just 19th century streets. Right, and a canal. In mid-October they switched to Walton. I went in November, I think, on my first trip, and I was able to wear a jacket then, but it was about sort of 17, 18 degrees. It was on the limit of jacket wearing. Hadn't quite got totally chilly. Right, back round here. As they said, this is the boat lay, or the boat wharf, well, which is, it's aptly named. Not in my name. Alright, okay. A taste of what? A taste of fair. Taste of fair makes you want to have a wee. Okay, if you need a wee, take a walk on the wild side. Oh, it's wine. Natural wine tasting. Oh, jolly good. Never knew that was there. Hey! Sirius Lee's with us. Hi. Sirius. We're in Ghent. I'm waiting to go into an abbey, as you do, a ruined abbey. If I can remember how I got there. I think it's somewhere down one of these streets. I'm not sure. I came over that bridge, got there. It wasn't quite open yet, and I've been wandering around trying to kill time to go in. And we've seen at least 2 builders' toilets and a skip, which is par for the course for this show. Oh look, hey, the 3rd builder's toilet hiding behind there. Yeah, I have to be careful, otherwise it'll become a permanent theme. I think it's over here somewhere. Where have I gone wrong? Oh yes, there we are. There it is. It's looking abbey-like. Yes. Serious, talk to Still No Guitar. Still No Guitar has been on the show. He can reassure you that he survived and he has no lasting effects from being on my show. Now, there are a lot of people who have been on my show never contact me again. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it feels that way. They sort of fade away, hoping that perhaps I won't contact them again. Ooh, autumn noises. Ooh, Gimbal doesn't like that. So this is the abbey, the outside of it. I'm just going to go round, go in, because I saw them unlocking the door to get in. Oh, right. Yes, Still No Guitar was once on the show live from Osaka, and he couldn't make it, so he asked his friends to be on. So they took us around Osaka. So you could always ask a friend to substitute for you. You could give her a script. You give your friend a script, and everybody would think it was you. Serious. It'd be a friend appearing in your place. Sorry, it's ringing around a bit hard to concentrate. Well, it sounds like me. I sit down and I find it hard to concentrate. You don't know for the... What? I don't know what? I don't know for the... What? I don't know if the piggies can read. Yes. You know, they'll just stare, like you're saying. They'll just stare at the audience and freak them out. You zoom the camera in on sort of like geriatric guinea pigs. So here we are. We're in the sort of the gardens. I think I was explaining before that this topiary represents sort of the parts of the abbey that were demolished, and they represent sort of like the various columns in the building. I think something like that. Perhaps we'll see a guide and they'll inform us. But here we are, sort of the outside. It looks suitably ruinous and medieval, doesn't it? So, free entrance. Do they have refreshments? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, so.
Mama, oké, bedoelt u de kunstenaar of bedoelt u Koen Broeke?
Ah, here we go. The inside. It's equally ruinous and dilapidated. Judgmental stares indeed, yes. Who is this Englishman? Why are we on his show? Does he have lettuce? So we appear to be in... oh, look, there's St. Bavo's Abbey. He's got it in German as well, I think. No, so it's Italian, French, Dutch, English, but no German. Right, hang on. Intro. Right. Amand, a committed missionary from southern France, arrived in the region around the year 630, travelling up the river Scheldt. With the backing of the Merovingian kings, he built a modest wooden monastery on the nearby Blandijnberg Hill, which would later become St. Peter's Abbey. From this base, he then set out to convert the area around the confluence of the rivers Leis and Schelde to Christianity. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, so I'll read that later. So basically, yes, it's missionary monks came here in about 1,200 years ago, or more, slightly more than 1,300 years ago, and we're not very good at buildings that would last long. Probably. Who needs Germans? Yes. I don't know, Vorsprung durch Technique. Who's this? Blah, 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 blah. Somebody from who lived from 1799 to 1872. He didn't live very long. I don't know, hang on, 1800, 71 years old. Didn't live long in those days. So, yes, pillars, niches. And this is the cloister. So if you're feeling cloistered, that's why. There's a suitably sort of blackened sandstone, isn't it? With little cornices and steps to nowhere. Whether that's symbolic. So I was explaining to people who may not have been watching when I started the show that I've changed the settings on my app. I fiddled with my app. So you're getting a slightly lower resolution, 720p, not full HD, and the bit rate is reduced. This means basically that should I be in this cloister and the Wi-Fi signal is not so strong, I may not go down a wormhole. But then again, I may do. Regardless. Yes, it's having to be shored up. Yes. Being a monk is not what it used to be, obviously. I'll go in there later when that lady's finished. I'll go here. Ooh. It's quite cool, really. And this is right. We're going to the lavatory, the lavatorium. It's Romanesque from the 12th century. Oh, okay. This is where the signal could go. But hello, here we go. Oh no, somebody coming down. I have to wait till they come down. Meanwhile, have a look at the ruins again. 720 on the phone is just fine. That's what I was thinking. I mean, you don't need to see all my wrinkles in full detail, which I've looked back at some of my live streams when I've had an open neck shirt, and I think, my God, you know, I've got a turkey neck already. Right, let's go up. Ooh, right. Ooh. Okay. Not quite sure where I'm going or why. Right. We're going to the lavatory from the 12th century. Okay. Ooh. Right. Spectacularly empty. And a nice ceiling. And echoey floors. Cool. We'll go back into town later for a bit more liveliness. But just thought I'd edify you with some monkishness. Okay. Oh, was that worth the climb? I don't know. Going back down again. Oh, God. Things I do for YouTube. They're coming up.
Sorry.
No, it's nothing. I'll just wait on the land. Right. Second attempt. Okay, I'll go quickly this time. Oh dear. Have some brickwork, people. Yeah. Live brickwork. Okay, we can go in that other bit now, maybe. All right. It's weeds. Weeds and walls. And a grave. Lovely. Okay. The wall of the lion mouth. Okay. That's what it says there in Dutch. Yes, spooky after that. 6 p.m. In a couple of weeks, 6 p.m. closing time. It'll be sort of getting dusk-like. Chapter room. We're in the chapter room. Chapter 10. Yes, Halloween. That's another option for a live stream. Doing a Halloween thing. So I've got two possibilities. I have to keep thinking of things, you see, serious for the show. So if you come up with any other ideas, give us a shout. All right. God. So you've got nets above because it's still falling to bits. Well, yeah, you would do after about 1,300 years, wouldn't you? Just random bits of wall fallen on the ground. Okay. Lovely old door there. Look at that. God. Very spooky. Yes, it would be. Oh, God. Could be a monk. Yeah, it's just quite creepy, really. It's sort of, really. Do you feel closer to God while you're here? I don't know. It's kind of cool. All right. Go around, or we can go into the building, the bit that's not falling to bits. This is the test. This is the test. If it says signal drops, oh look, that's what it used to look like. Oh look, that's that tower we were in, look. Yes, there's quite a lot of it gone, obviously. What's through here? Cafe? A cafe and toilets? No? Nope. Nothing. Yes, some secret, like Abbey beer. That would be good. Yeah, 7th century, 8th century, 9th century, 10th century. Yes, back when men wore skirts. Men were men and wore skirts. Okay. Oh, no entry. Okay. I have to go out this way. Oh, apparently, this is what it looked like. So you can't really see anything. It's very dark. It's a very old picture of Ghent. Can't see it. Right. There's a convenient barrel. Convenient barrel. It's got a bit of water in it. A convenient bench. Everything you need. It's quite pleasant, actually. Anybody want a capital? There's some capitals. And another barrel. Now we can go in here and be annoying. Ooh, quite steep. Maybe this is where they hide the beer. Right. Oh, this is the refectory. So it could be the refectory. 11th century. Very old beer. Ooh. Looks fairly sort of modern for 12th century. Not quite sure what these slabs are. Oh right, yes, they're gravestones. That's Simon. Okay. Right. Cool. Oh, look, it's another armless Jesus. He's not really good at keeping his arms, is he? Oh, weeds and bits and a fireplace. Oh, well, cool. A big pot. Oh, well, it's fairly intense red colour. Phew. There's a grumpy chap. Grumpy chap on a stone. Wow. Well, that was rather cool, I have to say. But now we're going to head back into town and find sort of more people and things. And I need coffee and cake. That's another good reason for going back into town. Random columns and things. More red plants. More stuff falling down and being held up. How do you get out? Can you get out there? Or do you have to go round? I have to go round. Yes, here we go. You have to go out the same way you went in. This is... So if you remember the model, then the rest of it just largely disappeared. There was only that tower that we went at that you saw on the model. Okay, right, back over the bridge and up into town. Coffee and cake does sound good. I'm going to have homemade tiramisu, Italian-style tiramisu, or coffee creamer, highly addictive coffee cream cake. It says on the menu at my favourite cafe, and sort of the owner's favourite coffee. They had a picture of themselves on Instagram, and she was like hugging the bag and kissing the bag of coffee because it was her favourite, straight from Italy. So I'm going to see if I can have some of that. I think that's St Barbo's Cathedral there, next to the sort of the derelict tower block. there's a St Barbo's Cathedral. So he had an abbey. It lasted 1,200 years, and it fell to bits. And then he built a cathedral, which lasted a bit longer. So yes, those trees are in fact the outer, to show all that remains of how big it once was. It was quite big then, really. got to go back this way, head over the bridge. I'll turn you back a second. Well, I've been culturally uplifted, briefly. It was interesting. I've never been there before at all, ever. I've lived here 30 years, and now I don't need to go again. When you've seen one mouldy 1,000-year-old building, you've seen them all, really. You are a Philistine, Simon. I know. I don't care. So back over the water. Curious why it's called the fishery. It says on the map, it says fishery. It's got barges on it. Can't see any fishing boats there. Alright, where should we go? It'll be there for another 30 years, unlike me. I will collapse. Nobody will commemorate me with pieces of topiary. Come and visit where Simon used to be. We've trimmed a bush. Mrs. We've trimmed a bush in his shape and honour. You can come on a grey day and visit. Okay. Yes, that's my merch. That's my merch. Simon merch. Trim your bush in the shape of Simon. Free bush trimming kit from Simon. With instructions. Oh, we're going back past the Turkish barber and back over the bridge. What's this? Oh, it's another barber. I was going to poke my camera in there, but I better not. Pink house, purple door. Yes, somebody's got the cojones to do that. You can have a fancy chair. Let's cross over. No, we don't. Let's not cross over yet because there's a bus coming, Simon. Okay. Right. And the bicycle. Okay, we can cross now. So, was that worth it? I mean, we had a Ganda in Ganda, and it was of the correct period. They would have spoken Latin and called this place Ganda, which in French, the French name for Ghent, approximates the original Latin name, Gand. And in English, in England, Ghent was called Ghent originally. Yeah, they're getting an etymological history lesson. Oh, I've just dropped my leaflet. Stick it in my pocket. Handy things, jackets. Lots of pockets. So, back past Let's Kebab. Free advertising. I should get a free kebab or something. All the people that watch my show will now want to come and get a kebab. Okay. Which one should I go? Should I go left or should I go right? Let's street on the left looks slightly more salubrious. Or did I come down? I came down that street actually. Let's go down the main street. Aim to, I think that's St Nicholas Church. We'll head towards St Nicholas Church. I know the church's names by now. Oh, the fancy sort of, almost some kind of sluice. It's a sluice. Utopia. Okay, well the Utopia does exist, and it's here, and it sells fast food, fried chicken and doner. Okay, so it's Turkish. Okay, I always like, there's always fun names for shops around here. Do you see that? Serious? Would you like some of these from this shop? That could be interpreted in lots of ways. Do you keep a record of it? Are you on a list? Perbacco. What is that? Osteria. That's Italian. It's another Italian place. Ricerca di gusto antico. Okay. Coffee? I could get coffee in there. Come to Ghent for Turkish, Italian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, and occasionally Belgian. There we are. Making your belly happy. I went to the Thai restaurant again yesterday. It does say it does say my effing records. Yes. What are your effing records? What's your record for effing? Quatre mains, French. Quatre mains, not quatre mains. Quatre mains. Quatre mains, it's pianos. Okay. Let's have a look. Don't often see a piano shop. It's very fancy, is Ghent. It's got lots of posh shops with pianos and stuff. Creative. Yes. Ooh, I like that little old house there, like tucked on the side with a little, like, 16th century gable, 17th century gable, just randomly tucked there on the corner. Oh, and then have some more gables. It's like old streets everywhere. Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven is a ladies' barber shop. Okay. Oh, Hairway to Heaven. Oh, right. No, it's a pun. A pun, and it's a violin shop. Okay. We've got everything with a weird, creepy mask. Oh, that's a bit creepy and weird. I like that. Cool. Open. Please ring. I'm not sure what to go in there with, like, creepy masks. Oh no, that's more violins. It's the violin centre of Ghent. Okay. I don't think I've been down this street before. Ooh, have a mural. In a rather deserted street. Alright, so we've had Thai, Vietnamese food story. Authentic Vietnamese, always welcome. Okay. So I told you, you come to Ghent, you're having a hard time trying to find Belgian food. Oh, another hairdressers and violin makers. famous for hairdressers and violin makers. It's Ghent. No idea. I just pulled that out of my backside. Oh, right. Another Italian shop. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Amaretta Virginia. Specialità. Okay. Nope. Must be some kind of official building. It's got flags on it. I think that is the St. Nicholas Church. ZPO. That's almost like Zippo, isn't it? Like lead, if lead was here. Alright. Okay. Just another funny name of the place. Kinky Star. Okay. We've had My Fucking Records and now Kinky Star. Come to Ghent for amusement. Oh, Zeppos. You can come to not Zippos, Zeppos. Or you come to Ape or Giraffe. Or Kinky Star. Okay. Right. I've got to get across here without getting knocked over. Right, I'm going to run. Right. Hey, Robert. You just missed My Fucking Records, but you maybe saw Kinky Star. Aunt Paula. Okay, there's a bar called Aunt Paula. Right. Okay. Gloria. Okay. Come to Ghent. Drop some acid. And you won't notice the difference. Okay. Yes, it is St. Nicholas Church. I think we poked our heads in there once. It looks very churchy inside with Baroque this and that. All I can smell is chip fat. It's obviously sort of the bar area, the studenty bar area, which is why they have such ridiculous names. And annoying mopeds. Oh, look, Indian restaurant now. Mission Masala. Okay. Gradually getting back to civilization. Cafe Albatross, okay. Cafe Paula, Cafe Albatross, Kinky Star. I've nearly done an hour. And I'm cake hungry, I'm coffee hungry, I'm beer hungry. Or thirsty. There's plenty of opportunities, it's just my wallet is not endless. Okay. If we go up that street there, past the dead cat cafe. God almighty, how am I supposed to get through here? No, I go that way. And then exploit the zebra crossing. Okay. Thank you. All right. Free house. That was a free house in the 17th century. Okay. The Unicorn, obviously, it was called. It's like a sign there. No, it's now an Italian restaurant. Serpent Street. We're going up Serpent Street. Been up Serpent Street loads of time. I think the Dead Cat Cafe is up here. And then I'll kind of round up and I'll wind you up. And that'll be the end of it, and I can go and get my cake. Want to get married? I'll have to look in there in a minute. I've been trying to find a card for my nephew, but all the like Belgian cards are very polite and tame. There's no rude ones like you can get in England. Oh no, this is not the Cat Cafe street. It looks similar. Under Street. Oh, this is where the I think. Oh look, yes, that's where I did the show from the gallery, the art gallery, where my signal disappeared. So yes, that's the building with one of the oldest 10th century foundations. Looks fairly old, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to go up the next street and then call it a day. So, come to Ghent and explore the weird world of creative shop names. Okay, yes. Into the deserted street. Maybe this is the Dead Cat Cafe street. They're certainly dead. Maybe I'll end it. If it is the Dead Cat Cafe street, we'll end at the Dead Cat Cafe. Oh well, that was a relatively successful live stream, I think. For those of you who are just joining, I'm about to wind up the show. You've missed a 1,300-year-old. There we are. This is the Dead Cat Cafe. See, our cats, thank you. They're dead. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I went in there once. It was like watching paint dry. The cats were just sat there doing nothing. Anyway, can you get a dead cat in there? Maybe they've left some in there. Sort of like mummified cats or something. But anyway, whatever. See ya.